They laughed when a dying billionaire adopted 5 boys. No one knew the trouble soon approaching him. Within weeks, betrayal, kidnapping, and danger appeared suddenly. Now, let's begin the journey of Nathaniel Barrett. The headline blazed across screens, drawing jeers and disbelief. Some called it another publicity stunt, a sham. Few paused, wondering about the man behind headlines. Nathaniel Barrett, reclusive billionaire, had $15 billion. No wife, no children, only wealth and loneliness. His Manhattan penthouse displayed priceless art, but emptiness. Meetings filled his calendar, yet his heart hollow. The emptiness cracked wide one cold November afternoon. It started not with corporate coups, but envelopes. Inside, doctors' words changed everything. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer. 3 months to live, they said, startling him. The words rang louder than Manhattan's incessant traffic. Most would buy yachts or host grand parties. Nathaniel did none. He wandered the Lower East Side. There, he first noticed 5 boys huddled together. Eli, 15, eldest, protective, rationed the little food. Noah and Micah, twins, kept watch all night. Raphael, 11, drew hope in his tattered notebooks. Liam, 7, held eyes too old for age. Nathaniel watched, remembering his childhood, abandoned and lonely. The next day, he shocked his legal team. He filed for emergency foster custody immediately. "You're insane," hissed his lawyer, shocked and panicked. "I don't care what the media will say." Nathaniel replied, "I've spent my life building empires. Now I will build a family instead of wealth." Tabloids mocked him endlessly, calling it a folly. The boys, however, refused to sleep apart nightly. Liam clung to Raphael, trembling with fear. At dawn, Nathaniel found them on the floor. He hadn't cried since his mother's funeral, but now tears fell freely from his eyes. "I promise you're safe now," he whispered softly. Promises hung fragile, but Nathaniel meant them completely. The penthouse transformed with laughter and running feet. Ming vases were packed after near soccer disasters. The staff adjusted, cooking mac and cheese awkwardly. Nathaniel cherished every chaotic, imperfect moment with them. "This is more joy than I've ever known," he told Eli, watching twins build a fort. But outside, the world remained cruelly skeptical. Business rivals whispered, lawsuits loomed, threats abounded constantly. Clive Harrington, hidden enemy, emerged, seeking the fortune. "Are we your pets, Mr. Barrett?" he asked. "No, son. You are my family," he answered. "Here we know the truth. No one else matters." The boys struggled when schools politely declined admission. Soon the penthouse smelled of books and pencils. Fear remained, fragile, even within newfound love. Noah questioned why they were trying so hard. "I'll protect you," Nathaniel said softly at night. Outside, Clive plotted, waiting to exploit Nathaniel's weakness. One night, betrayal struck from within quietly. Marta delivered penthouse security codes under duress. Masked intruders entered, kidnapping Liam, Noah, and Raphael. Eli and Micah escaped, racing to alert Nathaniel. Paramedics arrived, but Nathaniel took immediate action. They raced to the docks, Clive's known hideout. Inside the warehouse, shadows and muffled cries waited. Nathaniel confronted kidnappers. "Take me instead! Let go!" Clive appeared, smug, cruel, mocking his adopted children. Police sirens wailed, chaos ensued, boys rescued safely. Nathaniel held Liam, whispering, "I'll never let go." The family reunited, stronger than fear or threats. Back in the penthouse, the boys stayed close. Fear remained, but love became their strongest shield. Nathaniel realized love alone could not heal everything. They needed purpose, a mission to guide them forward. "I want us to revive my late wife's foundation," he told them, "to help kids like you." The boys worked tirelessly, transforming hope into action. Noah researched programs. Raphael wrote statements and speeches. Micah handled logistics. Eli reached out to contacts. Liam designed the logo, writing, "Family First Foundation." Their work became healing, reclaiming lost childhoods fully. Nathaniel's health worsened, frail, voice thin, breath shallow. He refused to show fear, inspiring courage always. Weeks later, they held the foundation's grand opening. The brownstone glowed with books, beds, and colors. At the ribbon cutting, Nathaniel spoke, voice trembling. "This is healing, family forged in love and fire." Applause erupted. Cameras flashed. Hearts overflowed with joy. That night, Nathaniel gathered the boys close. "I'm proud of you," he whispered, voice faint. "We love you always," Eli responded, voice breaking. Nathaniel passed peacefully, surrounded by love he nurtured. His legacy lived in 5 extraordinary, devoted boys. The story teaches us compassion, resilience, and second chances. Love is choosing to stand beside others always. Purpose matters more than wealth or fleeting success. Trust, forgiveness, and grace create change beyond imagination. Family is not blood, but the hearts we choose. The following weeks tested their bond more than ever. Nathaniel's health declined, weakness showing in his hands. Yet the boys worked tirelessly, learning, planning, growing. The foundation became more than bricks. It became hope. Noah strategized outreach, connecting kids to mentorship programs. Raphael wrote letters, telling stories to inspire children. Micah coordinated logistics, ensuring supplies reached every location. Eli reached out to former partners, securing crucial support. Even little Liam contributed, designing posters and logos proudly. Their teamwork strengthened the family, each boy finding purpose. But danger lingered quietly, unseen, waiting to strike again. Clive Harrington refused defeat, plotting revenge in shadows. He knew Nathaniel's illness made timing advantage clear. One stormy night, a warning arrived at the penthouse. A threatening envelope contained photos of the boys outside. Nathaniel clenched the papers, anger mixing with fear. "We can't let him intimidate us," Eli insisted firmly. The boys nodded, eyes burning with determination together. Nathaniel drew strength from their courage, weak body irrelevant. Love had forged bravery stronger than any threat imaginable. The next day, a surprise visit tested their resolve. The city's social services arrived unexpectedly, questioning guardianship. "Your health endangers the boys," the officer declared coldly. Nathaniel remained calm, kneeling to meet Eli's gaze. "We are family together. Nothing will separate us now." He presented medical documents proving his capability, fighting back. Noah added confidence, stating their stability, growth, and trust. Raphael spoke softly, "We are safe because he loves us." Eli concluded firmly, "We are a family, legally and morally." The officers paused, moved, leaving without further confrontation that day. But peace was fragile, a temporary, fleeting illusion. Clive escalated, hiring men to physically threaten their safety. One evening, as snow fell, alarms rang loudly. Masked intruders stormed the penthouse, demanding ransom quickly. Eli fought fiercely, protecting his brothers as instructed. Micah helped Liam hide under the heavy dining table. Nathaniel forced himself upright, weak but filled with fury. "Release them! I am their father!" he shouted bravely. Police arrived, thanks to Grace, surrounding the building quietly. The men fled. The family clung together, hearts racing. After the ordeal, bonds deepened, unbreakable and permanent. Nathaniel hugged each boy, whispering reassurances in trembling voice. "I may not live forever, but love remains eternal." Liam cried, "We will always be your family, Dad." Nathaniel smiled faintly, tears streaking pale, fragile cheeks. The following weeks focused on healing and foundation expansion. The boys took leadership roles, mentoring children, spreading hope. Noah developed workshops. Raphael organized creative arts programs. Eli handled fundraising, reaching influential donors efficiently and wisely. Micah coordinated volunteers. Liam continued designing logos joyfully. Their teamwork reflected Nathaniel's teachings, lessons of resilience. As the foundation celebrated its first anniversary, hearts swelled. Media covered the story, focusing on love and family. Nathaniel appeared weak, frail, yet eyes shone with pride. The boys shared speeches, recounting their journey courageously. Eli spoke of loyalty. Noah shared lessons of trust. Micah emphasized helping others. Raphael spoke about hope restored. Liam's small voice declared, "We will continue Dad's work." The crowd rose, applauding. Tears flowed freely, emotion overwhelming. Later that night, in quiet, Nathaniel whispered goodbye softly. The boys held his hands, hearts forever intertwined firmly. He passed peacefully, leaving a legacy of love. His story proved family is chosen, not merely born. Their foundation continued thriving, impacting hundreds of children annually. Nathaniel Barrett's life, though short, created enduring hope everywhere. The story teaches compassion, resilience, and the power of love. Trust, forgiveness, and courage can overcome any obstacle. Family is not blood, but hearts committed to one another. Purpose, hope, and giving define the truest human legacy. We learn. Love transforms fear into strength and action. Nathaniel Barrett passed peacefully, surrounded by loving hands. The boys wept softly, holding him close tightly. His legacy now lived in 5 extraordinary sons. They promised to continue his foundation, helping countless children. Each child saved carried Nathaniel's spirit forward courageously. The foundation grew, a beacon of hope and love. Eli led confidently, teaching leadership and compassion daily. Noah innovated programs, ensuring every child found safety. Micah organized logistics, making the foundation run smoothly. Raphael shared stories, inspiring creativity and resilience everywhere. Liam brought warmth, reminding everyone about innocence and trust. The city noticed, media celebrated their remarkable achievements. People inspired, donations flowed, more lives were transformed quickly. The boys often reflected on lessons Nathaniel had taught. They remembered his words. Family is chosen, not given. Every challenge faced strengthened the bond of their family. The foundation became a home, not just a building. Children laughed, played, learned, safe from hunger and fear. Nathaniel's story spread, reminding the world about love's power. Even strangers were touched, feeling hope they had forgotten. They honored him daily, continuing his work tirelessly. Time passed, yet his teachings never faded or weakened. The boys grew, living the principles he had instilled. Nathaniel Barrett's final gift was more than money: love. Through them, his spirit endured, eternally vibrant and strong. Life proved sometimes the richest wealth comes from heart. Every life touched by the foundation carried forward his vision. Even in absence, his presence guided their daily actions. The world learned. Love can transform, even in darkness. 5 boys became men, leaders, protectors, teachers, and heroes. The legacy of Family First Foundation thrived endlessly, and so the story ends with hope prevailing forever. Nathaniel's lessons stayed alive in every boy's heart. They remembered courage, trust, and kindness every single day. Eli often reminded others, family is strength, not blood. Noah solved problems with logic, patience, and empathy combined. Micah coordinated volunteers, ensuring no child went uncared. Raphael painted murals, spreading hope throughout the community boldly. Liam hugged everyone, showing love even in hardest moments. The foundation expanded, sheltering more children than ever before. Supporters from all over contributed resources and heartfelt donations. School programs thrived, giving education where it was needed. Children laughed freely, creating memories once thought impossible to have. Even former skeptics now praised the Foundation's inspiring mission. Nathaniel's influence lingered, teaching everyone resilience and compassion forever. Every day, the boys honored him through meaningful actions. Visitors noticed the warmth that radiated from this family. Stories spread nationwide, inspiring countless others to help others. The 5 boys became symbols of hope and strength. Their work reminded everyone that love can conquer adversity. Nathaniel's final gift was living proof of human potential. Though he was gone, his spirit guided every step. They celebrated his memory quietly, but their work spoke loudly. Future generations would learn from this story of redemption. Family First Foundation became a legacy of courage, love, and hope. The boys faced challenges, but they faced them together. Liam's laughter often filled rooms, lightening heavy hearts. Raphael's paintings hung in hallways, inspiring every visitor. Noah organized workshops, teaching kids new useful skills. Micah led outdoor activities, building teamwork and confidence. Eli advised younger children, becoming a steady guiding presence. Volunteers admired the boys' determination and leadership every day. The Foundation's reputation grew, attracting donors from every city. Community events celebrated children's talents, courage, and growth collectively. Even skeptics came to appreciate the love inside. Nathaniel's lessons were embedded deeply in each boy's character. Every decision reflected values of kindness, trust, and resilience. Letters arrived daily from children touched by their work. Stories of hope spread farther than anyone had imagined. The boys learned leadership, compassion, and accountability through practice. Winter came, and snow covered the city's glowing streets. They decorated the brownstone together, laughter echoing through hallways. Eli reminded them, every act of love matters greatly. Even Liam's small hands made a huge, lasting difference. The Foundation's first anniversary became a joyful community celebration. Nathaniel watched, proud, his heart swelling despite fading health. Grace smiled gently, knowing the family would carry forward his vision. Through trials, love had built a family stronger than ever.